What's up, guys? Welcome back to Golf Simulator Videos. It's an exciting day in the GSV studio. We are here with the new Foresight Sports QuadMax. Now, we've covered Foresight Sports products in the past. If you haven't checked out those videos, make sure you check them out. You know, the original GC Quad that we covered, then the GC3. They even have the new Falcon coming, so stay tuned for more information and a first look video on the new Falcon. That's their ceiling mounted launch monitor that's actually going to be a lower price range than the GC Hawk, which they had for original ceiling launch monitor. But the QuadMax is really interesting. So it's bringing a lot to the table. I want to go over all those features with you guys, do a full unboxing and show you everything, and then we'll actually do a first look using the Foresight app along with the new features that it has. But let's just take a look at the unit itself. I wanted to show you guys the new packaging that this comes in. We'll just bring it up close to the camera real quick. It's almost like a carbon fiber material. You know, it's a hard case that it comes in. And I've mentioned this about products in the past. I think that when you're paying, you know, a lot for a premium product, when it comes in premium packaging, it's just a good feeling. So I think that it's cool that they did step it up as far as those regards go, as far as packaging. Nice little foam cover that unveils everything inside the box. Now let's just go through everything really quick. You have your AC adapter. You have your dispenser for your club stickers, and you call them fiducials as well. Now this is something that I want to note right now. So the QuadMax, it does automatically come with club data. That was an a la carte item on the GC Quad. When you buy QuadMax, club data is included. So I wanted to make sure I pointed that out to you guys. Coming from the other side, you have your alignment stick. This is something that's really useful when you're out at the range and you have your quad down, you want to aim at a certain flag. When you're in a golf simulator, I don't really find it necessary. If you can line up the GC Quad to be square to your target line, that's all that matters. When you turn on the unit, it always starts zeroed out. So something to point out there. All right. And then over here, your other piece to your AC adapter, and then your standard USB-A to USB-C cord. This is nice. I always use this when I'm in the sim. It's easier. But the QuadMax does have both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity along with Ethernet as well. And I'll show you those ports on the back here in just a second. It's also bringing that new near field communication. So NFC, you guys have probably seen this. People have like kind of tap to share business cards and things with your cell phone. Well, with the Foresight Sports app that they have, you could just be sitting here with your phone, tap it on top to connect, just making it faster and more seamless to do all of that. Now that is not where things, you know, stop. There's a lot more to this unit. So all kinds of upgrades as far as hardware itself goes. The unit is now coming with a new magnesium case inside, which is making it 15% lighter. And then they're also upgrading the battery to where it's 15% longer life. Now, when I hold the unit right away, I'd have to grab my other quad. Let's grab that and just compare. I'd have to say you can feel it's a little bit lighter. I mean, is it significant, one or the other? No, but you can feel that it's lighter. And why do I think that's important? Well, for many reasons. I mean, this is a type of unit that you can just be out on the course itself, throwing it down. You might have seen PGA Tour players, you know, using this, especially on like wedges and stuff, or driver. They want to see, you know, spin and ball speed, club speed, things like that. You can throw it down so easily and be good to go. So the fact that it's lighter just makes it a little more portable or just easy to use. Now, I will say another nice function that this has is the swing speed training. You no longer need to have a ball hit to do swing speed training, and I'll demonstrate that here once we're done doing our unboxing and first look. But that's another cool feature that I wanted to point out. So that we're talking portable and lighter. You could be in you know, a rental home somewhere, and as long as you have a, you know, safe space while you're traveling, you could be doing swing speed training. All right, and then I think that I did confirm you can use swing training aids. You're just going to need to put a single club sticker on that so it can read that. But so you do need a single club sticker to do the swing speed training, whether you're using a real club or whether you're using some type of device. All right, so let's take a closer look at the unit itself. Now, actual hardware as far as like cameras or infrared go, all of that's staying the same. We're not talking about different, you know, frame rates or, you know, anything along those lines. Same camera, infrared technology. You still have your kickstand that can flip out in the back. You do have a new, almost like white dyed material back here. All right, and then I was talking about the connectivity. You just have your power, USB-C, and then also Ethernet back here, just like you did before. Now, when you go to the top of the unit, this is where things really do change. So this is an all new touchscreen. All right, so obviously with that near field communication, NFC tap to connect built in as well, you would just tap your phone on top. But the touch screen is really nice in many ways. It's also coming with internal memory. All right, so what's cool about the internal memory is that you no longer need to worry about being connected to a phone or an iPad if you want to store data. You could review it after the fact. So you can just go out there, do your session, later on connect with the Foresight app, tap on the top to connect, and download the data. It can store up to like 2 billion shots inside the unit. So I think that's really cool. On top of that touch screen, it now has customizable tiles, and we'll show you that with the app here in a second. So now you have the ability to actually put the data tiles that matter to you, and you can just use that customizing right through the Foresight app. And then they're also bringing more data to the table on this unit. So these are things that the software, the offline software, whether it be an iPad app or a PC software, would normally calculate. But now you're getting things like closure rate, apex, descent angle, and then I think it's offline that they're all including on there. So the additional data as well. So it's pretty cool that you have that. I think that's everything as far as the unit goes itself, as far as separating from a GC Quad. I did point out, obviously it comes with club data. I think it's time that we set this unit down. We take some shots for you guys and we show the Foresight Sports app in action. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, welcome back inside the GSV studio. We have our QuadMax set up and connected to the Foresight Sports app. You'll see I have full screen video going on inside the studio because I really feel like this is going to be the best way to show you guys all of the new features, the menu, touchscreen, everything of the QuadMax, along with the Foresight Sports app. You'll see this, obviously the app recording that I'm showing you guys right now, because it's all about the connectivity and customization and everything between these two, and this is going to be the best to demonstrate you all those features. So I haven't really shown the Foresight Sports app much. Connectivity, let's start from the top. NFC connection, it's really tough for me to show on a screen recording, but let me show you how it works. You basically just hold up to the top. You don't have to have the app open. You'll see a little notification window pop up. You tap that, it opens up the app and connects. It's so easy. Now there are alternatives. You can go into your information of your quad and there's a QR code, scan it, it's going to connect that way as well. And there's also a manual add. So once you're signed into the app, I just kind of want to show you what everything looks like. This is your home screen. They do have notifications that you can enable on your phone. It's going to let you know of things like, hey, leagues, season 8, it's starting. All right, upgrade to max. We just did. And then there's all kinds of other things in here, just kind of like what the current features are, what's coming soon. I like that they're being transparent, trying to keep you guys up to date on what's going on. Now, if I go down to explore, this is where things are going to start as far as like your shot libraries and your sessions, and we can demonstrate this really quick. If I go to shot library, that's actually a previous test shot that I just took, actually 2 shots. I can open that up. You'll see I have things like ball speed, launch angle, backspin, club speed, efficiency, angle of attack, club path, carry, all in here. Now you can actually add or delete them by hitting the little gear. I mean, look at all this. There's tons of stuff you can add or delete, including new things like peak height or offline. All right, those were things that you didn't have before inside of Quad. So pretty cool stuff to see that they actually have that now. And then you can go into your little kind of 3 dots and 3 menu. That's going to be able to select the different shots individually, depending on what you have going on. If you actually select ball speed up there, you can actually change that to launch angle, side spin, backspin, all of that as far as the metric that it shows. All right, so pretty cool. Lots of customization. And then if I actually click the session name, I can change the name to whatever I want. Right now it's just session 1. And then I'll go back out from here, and I actually want to show you guys to start a session. All right, so I'm going to hit start session. You can add tags, or you can see all clubs. I'm just going to hit 9-iron really quick, and then I do have a single sticker on this club, so you guys will be able to see the club data from probably a terrible shot, since I haven't really done anything but those 2 test shots, but that's okay. It could have been worse. A little bit of a, pull, but not much, only 0.1. That's not bad. All right, so I can walk over to my phone or look on my quad. I have my ball speed, my launch angle, my backspin, everything. It's all there. And then if I want to modify it, on the fly, it's really simple. Let's say I wanted to take away the offline and the peak, and let's say I wanted to add, face to target and face to path and compare them. Well, I can do that. Now, keep in mind, I don't have the 4 dots that are necessary to get all that data, so it was actually kind of a good thing to show you guys. 1 dot is only going to give you certain club data, like club speed, angle of attack, and path. If you want to get the face to target and face to path, you do need the 3 dots on the one side with the 1 dot over in the middle of the club. I've shown it many times. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. But all simple stuff to do. Now let's move on real quick. Let's go to education. Now, this is really cool. I've actually gone through the peak level 1 and level 2 training. Very informative. I mean, even if you are a PGA certified instructor, this is refreshing stuff for you, I'm sure, including the technology and everything. So check them out if you haven't. Now, if I go to devices, we're going to start diving into some new features on here as well. It's cool that you can actually continue session and start session from this menu also. You can add multiple devices. But if I go up into the little 3 dots here, you're actually going to see it starts talking about MyTiles. And I want to show you guys MyTiles. I love this feature. So, welcome to MyTiles. Your QuadMax data display is fully customizable using this editor. I'm going to click New Preset. I'm actually going to name the preset. So let's go ahead and just name it, J irons, because this is the setting I would use if I'm practicing irons. So the first number that I want, I'm just going to click inside there. I'm going to do one parameter that I want it to show. I just want it to show carry. That's the first thing I'm worried about when I hit my irons. I'm going to save that screen, and then I'm going to go to my next screen. Now on this screen, I think I would like to show a little more. I'm actually going to show 6 data parameters. I'm actually going to show my ball speed. I'm going to show my launch angle. I'm going to show my launch direction, my side spin, my back spin, and let's go ahead and go to, let's go to club speed. Why not? We'll do a little bit of club data on it as well. I'll hit save. Now, let's say that I actually want the carry to last a little bit longer. I want it to last for like 4 seconds. And then I want one more data parameter at the end just to kind of tell me what's going on. And let's say that I want to do something like how far offline was it? All right. I'm going to hit save. And that one is actually going to only take 3 seconds to go to before it goes on to the next. Now I'm going to hit push to QuadMax. It's going to say downloading, and it's pushed. Done. All right. Now I'm going to go to those 3 dots really quick and just let you guys know if you wanted to open up shot sessions, troubleshooting, disconnect or forget, it's all there. There is support at the bottom, get technical support, submit a request right from the app. So if you have any technical questions, concerns, anything, you can do it from the app, and then your account stuff, just like legal about and everything else. So I'm going to go ahead at this point. I'm going to go to let's go to devices and let's disconnect the device and close this out. All right, so I am done with my app at this point, and I'm going to show you guys, I don't know why I grabbed my club because I don't need that. I'm going to show you guys a really cool feature. So if you look, it's already pushed to my quad. There's my carry distance that I start off with. That's the important number. There's a bunch of metrics if I want them. And then after the metrics, how far offline. 2.5 yards left. Not bad for not having a lot of practice. All right, so if I go into menu, it's important to let you understand that this is also available offline without your app. If you go to the MyTiles, you'll see that the presets are available. Now, if you wanted to scan the QR code and open up your app and mess with custom tiles, it's very simple to do that. But if you click presets, I could go back to default. I could have my irons, my wedge default, my driver practice, whatever it may be, all available without ever going to the app. Just go in there and then just click your defaults. Now let's talk about some other things that are in here. Let's go to tracking mode. So this is to turn on your club data on or off. If you bought a putting license, you can turn that on and off. All right. And then let's go to about, because this is where I was going to show you guys the serial number QR code to connect. So that's simple connection if you want to go that way. And then let's go to settings. This is important as well, because this is where you can change your velocity, type, your distance, your face angle from to path to target, spin mode, backlight, air pressure, all available inside of your settings. And then of course, session capture I talked about. If I click session capture, this is where you're going to start a new session. It's going to start recording those different shots, and then you can later on actually import them into your app. Very simple to do. And then speed training. Let's go ahead and demonstrate speed training. Now it does say to place a ball marker down there just to kind of show you where to swing from. Probably not necessary for a lot of people, but if I click start, there's my swing speed. I'm gonna go ahead and set this down, all right? I do wanna make sure, let's go ahead, just wanna make sure when I hit start that it's down on the ground. I don't want it to, like, you know, confuse it as far as calibration or anything goes, but I think we're good to go. So 84.9 was that last swing. So let's see what we can do. I tried to swing harder. I think you're gonna notice as well, because we were at 84.9 and now we're at 89.6. You do not need to hit a ball to do this. You could be doing it, I mean, you could be traveling in a hotel room if you had enough room to swing driver or something, but it's really cool that they're making this so available wherever you are. Set it down. All you need is one sticker, either on your swing training device or your club, and you got speed training. All right, I think I covered everything. I really hope this was a useful first look at the Foresight Sports QuadMax. I wanted to focus on the changes and data and features that were available. Yes, we will do more coverage with it. Let me know what you want to see down in the comments below. We'll go out and we'll do some on-course play. We'll put it through all of its paces. I think it'd be cool to even do maybe like a speed training session with it as well. I've kind of done that before in the channel, but this is really exciting, guys. I'm excited to put it through all its paces. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Make sure you stay tuned. We'll have a lot more coming soon.